Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Kellen here again from Droid Life, and we're going to do a proper unboxing. That one we did last night of the Motorola XOOM was a little shaky. I'm not gonna lie there. The voice was bad. Blazer game, late night, whatever. So we're going to do a proper one. We feel, you know, this is the first ever Honeycomb tablet. It deserves the real deal, full attention. So anyway, here we go. Motorola XOOM, exclusive to Verizon. First Honeycomb tablet, Tegra 2 processor, 10.1-inch screen, front and back cameras. 1 gig RAM. It's a beast. We played with it for a little bit last night, and we're ready to give it a quick walkthrough and let you guys really see what's going on here. So anyway, here is the box again, and like I said, the packaging is not Droid branded. It's not Droid branded. It was going to be. They decided last minute to make it not Droid branded, so we don't get that cool charcoaly box that we used to have, you know, with all the other Droid products. So anyway, stuff on the back, screenshots of games, maps, YouTube, you know, details about how awesome this first Honeycomb tablet actually is. So anyway, jump into it and show you guys what we got going on here. Okay, so there it is. Motorola XOOM, you can see 10.1 inches. And it is a thing of beauty. So there it is. We will set that aside just for a minute. And in the box is your charger. You cannot charge this with the micro USB. With the micro USB port, it doesn't have enough juice or something like that to charge it. So you actually have a special charging pin. So make sure you remember that. And the car charger, car adapter, your micro USB ones apparently won't charge either, so you have to get a new car adapter with this little pin. Okay, just keep that in mind. In the box though, we got, you know, documentation, how to use your device, consumer information, safety stuff, all of that. There's not even like a quick tip thing. I think they really just want you to go online and handle all that. And then obviously here's your micro USB cable for transferring stuff over to you know, your device, your computer, and to your device and all that stuff. So that's in there. Okay, enough of the box. Bring the device back over since it is the star. So here it is. Oh, there's my camera. Motorola XOOM, front and back. You can see they got this plastic coating on there. We'll rip that off in a second. You can see we got webcam. You can see it's telling us webcam there, primary LED or privacy LED right there. We got Verizon with your notification LEDs actually over here. On the bottom, that's your charging LED. You can see Motorola and Verizon branding on there. On the bottom, these are your ports. So here we go, HDMI out. So in case you didn't know, 5 megapixel camera on the back does 720p recording, but actually play 1080p out via HDMI. Through your TV. And I also believe the screen or the device itself is capable of playing 1080p. But anyway, so micro USB and HDMI out on here. You also have this little pin right here, which is for if you're docking it. So if you're going to a docking station, that's a little pin for that. And then there's your charging hole right there. Okay. On the side over here, you got your volume rocker up and down. Nothing else on that side. On this side, we got absolutely nothing. Okay. On the top, let's get you guys a good viewing angle here. There is your 3.5mm headphone jack, and this slot right here, which is essentially a dual SD card and 4G LTE SIM slot. Okay, so if you look in there, it actually comes with a sort of a placeholder SIM card, and then it also comes with a placeholder SD card. Neither of those are working right now. We got to send those in, send the device in about 90 days to get 4G upgraded in there. And then the SD card slot will be activated with a software update. So put that back in. Okay, so that's up top. On the back, we got speaker, and speaker, power button over here, power and lock button. And then there is your 5 megapixel camera with dual LED flash. On the bottom, not really much going on. Google branding, Verizon branding, Motorola logo. And then I don't know if I actually showed you the front cam there. That's the front cam, 2 megapixel, 5 megapixel on the back. So that's a walk through the device. Let's go ahead and rip off the protective sheet and power it on. We just hold on the power button for a second. And we should get the dual core boot animation. There it is. So dual core, 1 gig processor, well, clocked at 1 gig anyway. It can handle, you know, tons of different tasks, plays games better, all that good stuff. NVIDIA sure knows what they're doing. A lot of talk about the quad cores that are coming out possibly this summer. They still could be coming out, so I know some of you are debating whether or not you want to go dual core, spend the $800 now, or wait and pick one up this summer. So I don't know. Hopefully this will help you decide. But anyway, here's the Honeycomb boot animation. We've seen this teased a little bit. You can see how fast that was. Quite the quick boot up with the dual core. But anyway, the Honeycomb boot animation, that's actually floating around in the system dump. We'll be posting that up later if you want to flash it onto your Droid X, your phone, or anything like that. So anyway, welcome message. There's Andy saying hi. We can go ahead and hit start. And it's going to try and set up our Wi-Fi. And let me just do the password real quick. Next, and we'll leave all the Google stuff set up there. Sign in with Google account. Okay, so we're signed in, backup restore, all that stuff's finally done, and I've also gone through the extremely difficult task of removing the back plastic coating. They've really made sure it's protected, but anyway, you can see it's sort of a soft coating on the back. You know, it's in 2 pieces, but this piece actually isn't removable, just so you know. But yeah, it's you can actually mark this thing sort of easily. I hate to just scratch up my brand new Zoom. Oh, there's a notification noise. But you can see I just sort of scratched that, and you can rub that out and it goes away really quickly. So I don't know if it's just some of that leftover sticky stuff from the coating that's on there, but I believe it's plastic, but it just sort of has that nice Motorola feel that like the Droid 1 and Droid X have. So, you know, sort of classic Motorola styling there. So anyway, let's jump into the device. Actually, I'm gonna lock it real quick, and then we're gonna unlock it. And let's go landscape, please. Okay, so there it is, the Honeycomb. You know, the lock screen that you're so accustomed to seeing now. It's that sort of new style. You can really pull it anywhere and it'll unlock it. It says to pull it over to the actual unlock, but you can pull it anywhere. So you can pull it over there, and it unlocks and takes us right in. So this is Honeycomb. I'm gonna do a full walkthrough of this thing later on to give you guys, you know, a full-on, you know, Honeycomb, you know, tutorial and all that for those of you that are new and need to figure out all the tips and tricks. But you know, it's pretty polished. It's a lot more polished than I actually thought it was going to be. Being a new operating system, reading some of the reviews that came out yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a lot better than everyone has been saying. So now you got your app drawer, and I don't have any other apps besides that right now, but it's already starting to pull in a lot of my apps from my account, so you can see some of those already populating, like Rocket Bunnies. And actually, Rocket Bunnies is made for the tablet. There's a version out there, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, this is the Zoom. Like I said, we're going to be covering it like crazy over the next few days. Sorry to do a second unboxing, but that one last night was just a disaster. So anyway, Motorola XOOM Honeycomb Tegra 2 on Verizon. It's 3G, going to be 4G soon. And yeah, we'll be covering it, giving you every little tip and trick we know, hack, unlock, you know, you can fast boot, OEM, unlock this thing. We're gonna get right into that so we can start doing, you know, kernels, ROMs, whatever the community wants to throw at us. We'll have all the coverage of that. Hopefully we can root this thing soon. We'll get you coverage of that too. So anyway, we're Droid Life. Check us out at the blog. We're out. Peace.